Okay, so now that we have gotten Ilia's charm, obviously this is another clue to helping her regain her memory. I really did believe that it was just going to be as black and white. I'm out of sight. The old lady can't see me. I guess I have to go back out into the main field. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, now that we have that in our possession, I was really believing that it was just going to be as black and white as talking to Renato and saying, hey, guess what, we got Ilia's memory back. But no, you have to go on this long, convoluted journey to help someone who sabotaged you. And yet, now that she's lost her memory, she's a much nicer girl. She's a much nicer person and much more generous to other people. I still don't think this is a good idea. That'll be 50 rupees. Alright, back in the water. Back in the healing water of the Elden Spring. And turn me back into human, please. Alright. Yeah, because if I give this back to Ilia and she gets her memory back, how much of a hard time is she going to give me? Because that's the thing. How much of a hard time am I going to get from Ilia? Alright. Hey, Renato. If Ilia's recollection is correct, then we need to find the hidden... Yeah. Already ahead of you there. Well, long shots or nothing. Here we go. Miss Ilia, will this charm help you? I knew you once. Yeah, and you were very rude to me. Very insensitive, too. Yes, this feels so familiar. The scent of hay. Long ago, when we were young, you and I. You were always there. You were always beside me. What was it? Did you actually shed a tear? Mattia! Yeah, remember me? I'm the guy who you took my horse from. Yeah, you took my horse from me, you caused the kids in in Ordon village to get abducted and taken to Kakariko, and you lost your memory. And for some, I don't know why we're smiling at each other, quite honestly. Why would I be smiling at when you've caused me so much grief? And speaking of the kids of Ordon village, let's leave them alone. Like, I'm not in love with you. Seriously, Talo, I'm not in love with her. This gift was meant for you. It was something I wanted to give you before you left on your journey. Okay. Wow, you actually were wanting to give me something? It's not a beat over the head over it, is it? For, well, whatever. Please, Mattia, take it. So what is it? You got the horse call. Ilia made this just for Kiara. You actually did something nice? Yeah, I'm really shocked by this. You actually did something nice for me, and wow, I'm just shocked by this. Yeah, I would have never expected you to do something like this. Now you can call Kiara even when you can't find horse grass. Well, that's definitely much more helpful than having to go out in the field to wandering around to try and find it. Definitely. Ah, wow. I am definitely surprised by that. You don't need to worry about me any longer. When you return, I'll be waiting for you. So, I don't know why I have that big smile on my face if for no other reason that I'm getting this call. But I should say that they should have worded it differently. Mattia, do you remember what I was saying about the rod of the heavens? Well, actually, it was about the messenger to the heavens who held the rod. The nice woman who saved me told me about it. Apparently, in this woman's village, they've guarded something for the heavenly messenger for generations, so they await him. But they can't give this item away until the messenger arrives with the rod. That's why the lady couldn't leave her village, you see. Say, Mattia, do you have any idea who this messenger to the heavens might be, or even what the rod is? Well, I do have the rod, and I think the messenger to the heavens is maybe Oku? All speculation, that will hopefully be answered. But yeah, I want to see what's down this hole. Let's see what is down this hole. And hey, we finally found Shad. Hey Shad, how are you? Oh my, color me surprised if it isn't Mattia. What a coincidence meeting you in a place like this. How very odd. Well, we had to come across you at some point, right? And by the way, I never noticed this before because you were sitting down so much, but that is one massive Colonel Sanders bow tie you have there. Wow. I'll bet you like your Kentucky Fried Chicken by like 2 buckets full, not just 1. Say, old boy, do you remember what I told you about the legend of the sky beings known as the Oka? Yes, well, there's something about it that's been bothering me, so I came here to snoop about. To think that you would appear here with such perfect timing, you really are a rather extraordinary fellow, aren't you? I found it at long last. Observe this statue. It's the same as in the one in the manuscripts my dear father left me. There are many similar statues around Hyrule, but this one seems to be different. Here, look at the belly. There's something written, you see. This too was in my father's notes. It is called skywriting, I believe. Awaken us with the word that breaks the seal. Yes, indeed, that is what it says. Wait a moment. Isn't that Ilia a friend of yours? Well, she is starting to make her way into my good graces, if that's what you're getting at. It's simply tragic how she lost her memory. Yeah, but it definitely made her a much better person, though, I'll give her that much. And that rod of the heavens she mentioned, I'm sure it has something to do with the word that breaks the seal. Isn't there any way to restore her memory? Well, yeah, we already got to that part, but maybe if I show you the Dominion Rod right now... okay, apparently that's not how it works. I'm just wasting my time. Statues, the word that breaks the heavens, the word that breaks the seal, and the rod of the heavens, it just gets odder and odder. Now Ilia's memory is the last clue we have to solving this strange puzzle about the heavens. Mattia, what shall we do? Well, for starters, I want to see what is behind you. Oh, is there nothing up here of importance? This is just a dead end. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Shad, where did you lead me? Unless there's another passage this way, or somewhere I don't know. But yeah, Shad! Not cool, man, not cool. Alright. Let's take the slow, long pull back out. Alright, so, yeah, I guess, just to confirm with Ilia. I'd sure like to help that lady, and if we can introduce her to whatever messenger to the heavens has the rod. Okay, so, yeah, I guess we know what we gotta do next, so... With my curiosity about where Shad is now satisfied, we can now move on. But, yeah, it would still, even if I called Kiara, I would still have to go all the way around. So, I've got an idea. Let's turn back into Wolf, warp, and go to the closest location. which would be, it's not the Bridge of Eldin, it would be over here in Lanaryu province. I would have to go back to Castletown, and then make the loop around. I might be making this a lot longer than it should be. Maybe I've missed a portal somewhere, but based on the information I have, this is all I can do. That'll be 50 rupees. Anyway, turn back into human, and then let's give Miss Ilia's horse call a try. Kiara! Kiara! There she is! Kiara, come forth, my noble steed! Yes. Ilia has made a little horse call for you, so now I can bring you with me whenever I want to. So onward, my noble steed! Let us make this journey a lot faster, and cover a lot more distance than we could before. Alright. Now over the top side. It's a shame there isn't a fourth passage to Hyrule Castle from the back here. That would probably make things a lot easier as far as getting to where I need to go and stuff. Go for it, Kiara. We're going back to that little hidden village. We're going back to the ghost town. Because I have to show the Dominion Rod to the old lady. Up and over we go. Running through a tektite, squishing the bug like the little insect that it is. Alright. Ah, just escaped. I was looking to squish that tektite. I was looking to squish it under Kiara's hoof. Alright. Seems like the archers have gone away. Or at least they did. Oh, whoa! Alright, back off! Alright, go after the evil monsters! Go after the goblins! Get them out of here! Yeah, you want a piece of me? You want a piece of my horse? Well, you can't have it! You understand me? Alright, don't worry, Kiara. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Here we go. Back to the ghost town. Okay, so back to the ghost town. Hidden village is what they're calling it, but yeah, in layman's terms, it's a ghost town. In layman's terms, this is a ghost town, so that's what I will be referring to it as. Oh, and there are cats around now. Yeah, when the goblins are away, the cats will come out to play, I guess. And I don't know if it's picking up on the microphone, but in my apartment building, right across the hall from me, is a very enthusiastic Chinese family, and I guess they're celebrating their Christmas holiday right now. So I guess they're just wishing everyone farewell over there, and they're heading off to bed. Alright, so back to business. Is that girl doing alright? I haven't much to offer, but please make yourself comfortable here. Well, perhaps it'll help things. If I can show you the Dominion Rod. That rod! Is that the Dominion Rod? It certainly is. Oh, could it really be? Are you the messenger to the heavens? Well, if you believe I'm the guy who saved Ilia, then yeah, I guess I could also make you believe that I'm the messenger to the heavens too. Well, I'm really convincing you of a lot of things, aren't I? Among the legends of my clan, there is a story from the time when the Yoka still maintained contact with the royal family. Yes, it is said that a mysterious rod was handed down from the people of the sky, and it was called the Dominion Rod. The rod was solely to be carried by the messenger to the heavens when the royal family needed to communicate with the Yoka. Well, apparently it's also good at summoning statues for doing your bidding as well. It says it's a shame that you can make them do pretty much everything except do their chores. Or your chores. Whatever. From generation to generation, my ancestors have guarded the book that, by royal decree, was to be given to the messenger to the heavens. So you're gonna be giving a book to me then? This is that book, please take it. And so we receive the Ancient Sky Book, a book written in the ancient sky language. A word in it seems to be missing letters. Oh, that's just great. Oh. But thank you. This book is written in the ancient language of skywriting. I am so glad that I stayed in this village. If I had not met that young girl, what would have become of me? Meeting that girl must have been ordained by the gods, so that I could pass on, so that I could be here today to pass on this knowledge. Well, I guess, yes, Miss Ilia has proven to be far more useful, and I keep saying it. She's far more useful without her memory than she had with it. But yeah, so I guess Ilia, I can't be here to say this to you directly, but yeah, we'll get to it in a minute. When I get back to where Shad is, I have something to tell you. Yeah, I think getting the horse call and now getting information from that lady and from all the nice and wonderful things that you've been doing with your memory gone, but now that it is restored, it appears that you've decided to let bygones be bygones. So, if that is indeed true, let us go back to Kakariko Village then, and try and complete this task. Well, it is completed for the most part, but now I guess we just gotta show the Skybook to Shad. So once we accomplish that, then I guess we can move on. That'll be 50 rupees. Alright. So then, back to being me. Well, I'm always me, but me without that little device that the Devil Witch keeps shoving into my brain. So, back inside Renato's hut. So, yeah, Ilia, it looks like losing your memory definitely made you a better person to everyone, including me. So for everything that you've done for everyone else, and now for me, and for Kiara, I've got something to tell you. Ilia, I forgive you. Yep, even though I'm now cursed with a Devil Witch lurking in my shadow all the time, and who turns me into a wolf and makes me her beast of burden everywhere she wants me to go now, I forgive you. So, we're all cool now, right? So I'll take your silence as a yes. Alright, anyway, Shad, I have something to show you now. So, if you look behind you... What's this? Oh, it's skywriting! Where in blazes did you get this? And yeah, you saw his eyes light up when you saw what he saw, didn't you? You don't suppose this could be the word that breaks the seal? Right, let's try it out. Wait a minute, what are you holding there? It's obviously not the Dominion Rod. No reaction. Maybe it's supposed to react to the Dominion Rod? So it is not this statue. Mattia, thanks ever so. You have brought me one step closer to solving this puzzle. I shall give the book back to you. No, you should keep it. Now I shall try out this word on other statues. I have made the rounds of these statues so many times that I have memorized the locations. I will place marks on your map so you can find them in case you wish to track me down. Remember, every one of those marks is near an owl statue. Now if you'll excuse me... Well, that's a shame that you're leaving, Shad. And... it's the Dominion Rod, isn't it? Yeah, I knew it! Like, Dominion Rod has to work. Power... Oh! Yeah, caught me off guard there. Power has returned to the Dominion Rod, and I know how it works. I know how it works. The writing in the book was a spell that imbued the stuff with magic. Yeah, I was ahead of you on that one, Midna. Now you can do to the other statues what you did before. So, he did say he would mark your map whoever those was a statue, didn't he? Then we should go check out those spots, right, Mattia? Well, why don't we start with this one to begin with. So, power back to the Dominion Rod. You there! What? This one doesn't move? Are you kidding? Oh man, you got my hopes up for no reason. Cause yeah, it feels like I can see there's something back there. Curse you! Are you really serious right now? Let's pull out the book again. Let's see what happens when I use the book on you. No effects. God damn it. Yeah, what a way to waste my time getting my hopes up. Anyway, it feels like if I turn into a wolf, can I get Minna's icon to appear? No. I can't. And I think it's because of the fact that I was doing this before. Okay, so yeah, there's one over there, one over there. Are there others? Alright, two over near Lake Ilia. One in the Gerudo Deserts. One down here in Farron Province. And none in Ordona. Okay, so I have no less than 1, 2, 3, 4. Or is the one on Snow Peak though? No, there's not one on Snow Peak. 4. 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it looks like 6 different spots where I have to go. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this by random whatever, but yeah, it's giving off that feeling. So let's warp out of here, and we might as well just warp back into where we normally hit our arrival point for Kakariko Village. Because there's no point in climbing out, that's just a waste of time. Yeah, it's obviously a lot quicker to make the transition back onto the top of... That'll be 50 rupees. Yeah, by doing it by warping. Alright. So, one last thing that I want to do before I bring this stave recording to a close. Because, yeah, now that I have to look through 6 different locations... Because, yeah, apparently I can't use number 7. Because they're not going to give me that luxury. Alright, let's go over into Malomart. And donate my rupees toward their continued efforts to open a shop in Castletown. Right, so... For you, sir, I will once again go all in. There you go. Only 1,433 rupees left. Now, that'll take you a long time. I may not even be able to pull it off by the time this Let's Play is over. But hey, with 6 other locations to find, and, 6 other locations to find, and then, the Sky Palace, or whatever that next place is, that has the Shard of Mirror of Twilight. Hey, Renato. That acquaintance of Talma's is visiting right now. Oh, yeah, we already know that. Yeah, so... Yeah, I guess that's it. We're done. This day of recording is over. So, I shall save the game. Because, yeah, I guess there's really nothing further we can do at this point, other than try and go on a wild goose chase, because that's what we're going to be doing next, apparently. So, with that in mind, everyone, I'd like to thank you all for watching this the continuation of this blind Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And when I join you again, after my Christmas break, we will be making our way to going on a wild goose chase to 6 different locations to find Shad to see if he can finally help us figure out where or how we can get up to the Sky Palace, or wherever it is, that place that Oku wants to go to. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, we have to get there somehow, and apparently only Shad knows how to get there, so we gotta do that. So, until next time everyone, happy holidays, and until I see you again, take care, and I'll see you soon.